Sponsored by Viomi. Hello my internet family, how are you guys today? And welcome to a new extreme deep clean with me. I've been very busy. I just have not been keeping up with the house. There's so many areas that I really need to deep clean. I have just a lot of cleaning in general to do today, and I really want to do a decorate with me video soon. I have like so many decorating projects to do, but I cannot decorate a dirty house, so I need to do the cleaning today so I can start the decorating tomorrow. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're not new, welcome back, and let's get started. Alright guys, I hope you're ready to clean with me, and I hope you've had your coffee because this is going to be a long one. I feel like we have 100 things to do in this video, so get ready. I am starting in the guest room, as you can see, and we just had family stay with us, so it was time to wash all of this before our next guest comes. I'm putting the white towels back in here. I had these for our guests, but they were afraid to use like perfect white towels, so I had to put different ones in here, putting these back now. And I of course want to wash the bedding after someone leaves, so it's not like sitting for a long time until someone else comes, but also because if I have the time, I love to like steam the corners and just have it all perfect and smooth out for when our guests arrive. And typically if I have to wash the bedding right before they come, I don't have time to do that, so gotta do this now so that way I have time to do like the perfecting later before our next guests. I'm just going to throw in this load of laundry and have that going all day while I'm doing everything else, and then I need to put away some stuff too. I'm gonna have a lot of laundry going throughout the day. I'm gonna show you guys like when I pop in here and updates and stuff throughout the day, but I'm not gonna show a ton of folding because we all know how that works. So my first load of laundry is taken care of and put away where it belongs in all of our bedrooms and closets. Now I'm going to focus on this loft area, get all of this stuff picked up. There's editing stuff, laptop, computer things from me. There's like toys and snacks from Forrest. There's water cups, coffee cups, a little bit of everything. So let's get all of those items picked up, put where they belong, wipe down the coffee table, get the pillows looking nice, and just do a quick pickup in this area. And this area was pretty painless. There's just a couple toys and random odds and ends out, some cookbooks, a hairbrush, who knows why that's there. I try and have this space like a little bit of everyday mess, but not so crazy and chaotic, and it is finished. So here's the after. If you're watching this and you haven't gotten up and started working with me, but that's why you're watching this, start with a space like this that's really pretty painless, and then once it's done and you realize it just took a minute or two, you'll be motivated to keep on going. So now we're going to move on to my bathroom, and this is the space I feel like I am working on a lot in these cleaning videos just because I'm so busy and it ends up like this all the time. Some people are like, why don't you just like, you know, pick things up as you go? And I try, believe me, I try, but some days like weekday mornings, or if I'm alone with Forrest and I have to get ready and I'm like running in and out of here so I can make sure he's okay, I just don't have the time for that. I know if you're a mom of a little, then you understand where I'm coming from. So real life, this happens. We're gonna take care of it right now, starting by just putting away those random items, some skincare and makeup stuff that's out, and then I'm gonna start tackling the shower. first up is a little countertop organization. I showed you that organizer up close because I just washed it in the washing machine. It needed it so bad. I wasn't sure if it would work, but I was like, you know what? It's so dirty. Either it works or it's just basically ruined anyway, and it looks great. It's just a random organizer I bought off of Etsy. I'm going to wipe all of my makeup down before it goes back in, and then that basket I'm pulling everything out of, that's where I store my makeup brushes. So the products in the bag, the brushes in the basket, and then I stack them on top of each other in this corner. And before we get into scrubbing the shower, I wanted to show you guys my new favorite cleaning tool that I am seriously so obsessed with right now. So this is the Viomi Cyber Cordless Wet Dry Vacuum Cleaner, and it's a 2-in-1. So this vacuums and washes wet and dry dirt, debris, and other messes in one easy step effectively and efficiently. Seriously, you guys, such a game changer. Really nice quality, really easy to use. I've just been absolutely loving this so much. There's 2 different water tanks with this, an 800 milliliter for the clean water, a 500 milliliter for the dirty water tank. So when you're mopping, you are only mopping with clean water, which is very different than a traditional mop where it's all mixed together. So it just feels like very hygienic to me. This has a removable battery with a long run time thanks to a 2500 mAh removable battery. It easily covers 120 square meters on just one charge. I also love this because it just saves you so much time not having to vacuum and then mop. Sometimes I'm not really motivated to do both of those. When I have to use one, then go get the other and plug it in and this and that. I just have a cordless that does it all for me. I was also excited when I realized you don't even need a cleaning solution for this. All you need to use is water, so I don't feel like I need to keep forest away from it while I'm cleaning, since water is the only thing coming out of it. It even features a one-touch self-cleaning system that automatically removes dirt, hair, debris from the brush roller and tube for fast, hands-free maintenance. And after self-cleaning, the Viomi Cyber will start air drying the brush roller automatically, leaving your Viomi Cyber mildew and odor-free, ready to use again. I just seriously feel like they have thought of everything. I was very impressed when I realized it doesn't get smelly or anything. The whole process just feels really clean to me. So as you can see, it's obviously cordless. You're not like lugging around a cord looking for outlets to plug it into. It's lightweight. It even comes with a convenient storage and charging dock. And then I was really excited to see this smart LED display. It feels very luxe, and it features real-time working status and cleaning controls, including dirt and battery levels, suction power, and warnings about feature malfunctions. So this to me is just like the real deal, the complete package. I love this thing so much. I use it all the time under Forest's little table after eating. I love that I can vacuum up those crumbs and also mop it at the same time. I love it for all of the hard floors around my house, and I am going to link this Viomi Cyber in the description box. Definitely check it out. I feel like everyone watching this video could benefit from this so much. So the shower is all sprayed. I'm going to make a quick list on my phone. While I'm cleaning, I always think of things that I need to order for the house or just random household items I need. If you are new to my channel, we moved into this house around 2 months ago, so we are very much still in the move-in process and decorating, organizing, and just like, you know, figuring out what we need for everyday life in this new space. So started a note on my phone for those items. Now I'm going to start scrubbing the shower, and in this shower I used a cleaning spray, as you saw. In the downstairs shower I'm going to steam clean it. I didn't really think about it obviously when I was doing this one, but I just started steam cleaning in our showers, and I am really liking that too.
What to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer.
So in this shower, I'm using my cleaning solution. I'm using a brush and a microfiber towel. First, I scrubbed everything, and one thing I'm doing in this house that I didn't do in the old house is I'm trying not to let my cleaning solution sit on the tile too long, because that can eat away at the top layer, make things wear down faster and look dull. So I just want to mention that, because in the past I would say like, okay, I'm gonna leave it 5 minutes, forget, get sidetracked, start doing something else, and leave it on too long. So just like pay attention to the clock when you leave any chemicals on your tile. You do not want to ruin it. And I also figured out a really great way to get hard water stains off of shower doors that I will show you when I clean the downstairs shower. So if you struggle with that, keep an eye out for that tip a little later in the video. Right now, I'm just rinsing everything out of that shower, all the solution down the drain. I'm also going to wipe down the products before I put them back in the shower. Make sure there's no soap or anything on the bottom of the bottles, that everything is nice and clean and ready to go. And also whenever I clean my shower, that's when I put a new head on my razor. It's always like the mental reminder that I need to switch it out. So I'm gonna do that real quick too. The shower is good to go, so we are moving right along to the vanity area. If you're working with me, girl, keep that pep in your step. Let's use our time wisely, get the most of it, and just get stuff done. So I have a lot of the vanity wiped down. I'm going to wipe down this tray where I keep my vitamins and Q-tips and accessories I take off at the end of the day. And sort of a random tip, but I usually keep a set of vitamins upstairs and then a set downstairs. That way I'm a lot less likely to forget. And then I also spray as much of the vanity at once as possible, and I will wipe down the sinks last, especially the drain last, because at least for us, that is typically the dirtiest part of the sink and the vanity in general, since water likes to hang out in that area. Anything you're washing down, makeup likes to hang out in that area. So I do like to soak the drain area a little longer than everywhere else. And I showed you my Viomi Cyber already, but for timeline purposes, this is when I actually vacuum and mopped the floor in here. And I always try and do this last. I'm sure you do too. That way you're not walking all over floors you just cleaned. And we are wrapping things up in this bathroom. The last thing I need to do is just wipe down this tub real quick. I don't feel like it's too dirty. It definitely wasn't anywhere near as dirty as the vanity and the shower, but since I'm doing everything, I want to do this too. So just a quick spray, wipe down, and then it will be good to go. So there were your after clips of everything looking as fresh and clean as can be. I am going to flip the laundry that we put in the beginning. So all of that bedding from the guest room, put in a new load of laundry, and I'm so happy to report at this very moment we have no dirty laundry because I just finished filming this yesterday, so it feels so good. I have not been keeping up with laundry, and I'm gonna try really hard to maintain for the next couple weeks because I just don't want to end up with a disaster in this laundry room for a while. I'm over it. Once that laundry is flipped, the new load is in the washing machine, I am going to work my way down the stairs. You know, I love to say that when I am vacuuming or mopping down the stairs, and I get to use my 2-in-1 today, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll start working on a bunch of stuff on the main floor. Alright guys, so there are a lot of different things I want to clean downstairs. We're going to scrub the kitchen cabinets, we're going to do the floors, we're going to do the playroom. Before I start in that playroom, here is the dirty water tank. I need to empty this out real quick, and then I will show you a before shot of that room because there is stuff absolutely everywhere and we need to pick it up and organize it, so we're going to tackle that next. This room is at that overwhelming stage where there's so much stuff out and it goes in so many different places. I can't even think of a more realistic way to organize this room than just whatever I can reach for and put in my hand first. That's what I put away. And I love those open storage bins in here. They're really practical and easy for everyday life. And I think I've said this before, but I'm not really the one that buys the toys. It's Chad. And I swear guys, we have like way too many toys at this point. I'm trying to like slow it down a little bit because this kid has everything and then anything. I was showing you I literally am putting fake garbage into a fake garbage can, like mom life. So anyways, yeah, putting some trucks against the wall, smaller items into the bins, and just going from there little by little. Starting to look a lot less overwhelming in here. This is my spray bottle of distilled white vinegar and distilled water. Going to wipe down several surfaces in here before we move on to our next project. I walked by Chad's bathroom, realized there's plenty of dirty laundry in there, so going to grab all of that, bring it upstairs, and add it to my big pile I'm working on all day, and then we're going to come back downstairs and start tackling this kitchen.
Don't forget your first love. We were young and wild, we were upborn.
So, an unfortunate discovery I made when I started cleaning this kitchen is that slime stains our countertops. After I put this air fryer away, I saw it and I panicked a little bit, so the next couple hours I will be putting several different products on the counter to try and fade those stains, and I will let you know how it ends up in a little bit. I am going to tackle all of these dishes here. I have a sink full of dirty dishes. I'm going to add those into the dishwasher, start that dishwasher, and just get everything off the counters to try and get this kitchen where I want it to be. The dishwasher is started. I'm going to put the stool back, put the learning tower in the corner, get a bunch of stuff off the counters, and this is when I realized that slime stain. I'm going to show you guys a close-up right here, and I was trying to like adjust the lighting and move the camera around so you can see it. I feel like you can see it fairly well here. There's like 3 different circles on this side, a little bit on the other side, and I was just like, of course, when you're a mom, these are the kind of things that you find around your house. So the first thing I was using is baking soda. I used an all-purpose spray. I'm trying to remember what else. Honestly, I used like 6 different things over the course of several hours to very, very slowly lift it. And I do feel like I can still see the pink a little bit from certain angles. I showed it to Chad and he was like, no, I don't see it anymore. But moms, I don't know, our eyes are just like, we can hone in on things better, you know? So I still see it a little bit, but if you have any recommendations on how to lift it, please let me know because you know it's driving me crazy. We are well on our way to getting this kitchen under control. I'm almost done wiping down all of the countertops. I told you guys we're gonna do the cabinets, we're gonna do the stainless. Here is your little update on those stains. So you can still see it a little bit. I sprayed even more all-purpose spray, hoping for the best, just letting it soak and soak and soak. One person said, I was searching online like what to do, and one person said they let it soak overnight. I didn't do that yet, but I may resort to that if I need to. I'm going to get the butter dish off the counter, wash that so it's ready to go for a new stick, and then I'm also going to scrub that air drying rack. It was a little bit dirty, so want to freshen that up along with really anything and everything else. And now I am spraying down the kitchen sink. I always tell you that cleaning the kitchen sink is like the most satisfying thing ever. One, it's easy, it takes you 2 seconds, and the difference is just like instant. So taking care of that, taking the sponge holder off, that way I can get every little area and make sure it is nice and sparkling. And then we are going to move on to the stovetop. I'm going to move the grates out of the way, scrub that down, and make sure it's good to go too. I've been calling this a stovetop, but I guess I should call this a cooktop since technically the oven is not attached to it underneath. And I just have to say, I love having this like setup now in this house versus our old house. Of course, I miss the cafe series. If you've been with me since old house, we had like the white and gold and it's so beautiful and stunning. But I don't know, I just really, really like this setup. I feel like I can decorate it more and accessorize it more. And it's just easier. I don't know, everything about this, like the look of it, I'm very, very into. So yes, going to scrub this down. There's really just one tough spot. I do need to soak the burner tops. I didn't do that today. They actually looked a lot better in person than they do on camera. On camera, I can see some marks on them, so maybe I wasn't low enough. Adding that to my list, always tell you, you can do this all day and there's still gonna be things you didn't get to. So next time I will make sure to soak those. Now you know we need to work our way top to bottom to get all of the crumbs off the surfaces onto the floors so we can vacuum those up. So those kitchen countertops are good to go. I was grabbing a bunch of shoes off the floor, putting those in the closet. I'm going to get some packaging off the floor, wipe down Forrest's little table over here, and I pulled it away from the cabinet because that is the main reason I'm wiping down the cabinets. His little fingerprints are all over that side of the island. I want to wipe down the dining table before floors, so we're gonna get all that stuff off of here. That way I can do the top, and then I also am going to wipe down the sides and the pedestal as well. For those of you that watch my home update videos, I think our dining table is finally coming this week. I've said the last few weeks it was this week, but with the hurricane and some other shipping delays, it's taken a little longer, and I really do need to do a new home update video soon. I just have a lot of things to share and talk about, and all the stuff on the table right now is for pantry organization, which might already be up when this one posts. I'm not sure which ones are going to be up first, so check down below in the recent videos. I always link them in the description box, and after this one you can check those out. And then I also have my playlist down there. The playlist with all of the cleaning videos has almost 200 on it at this point, so if you are working all day, I would love to keep you company. I am with my 2-in-1 now. I am going to pick up the floor here. I showed you guys a close-up of the crumbs under the table. There was essentially an entire pantry of crumbs under Forrest's table, and I just love that I can vacuum and mop at the same time. I know we already went over this, but it just saves you so much time. It is the best thing ever. So by the dining table, by the front door area, and just working my way around.
like I'm awake inside of a dream. You're getting closer, night's almost over. I might just ask you to leave now with me. Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I afraid to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. Take my eyes on you. Yeah. Can't take my eyes off. 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 Can't take my eyes off.
It's been like 3.7 seconds and we're almost done with mopping and vacuuming all of the floors down here. I'm going to do the hallway now. I'm going to finish up in the bathroom, and then I'm going to move on to some other projects. And I do still need to put the Halloween decor back up on the staircase here. I took it down because I wanted to make sure I didn't show it before I showed like the video of how to do it, and then I haven't had a chance to put it back up. So somebody asked me about that on Instagram. I'm gonna put that back up today. Everything else is already back up. Here is the update on the countertop. So it is a lot better than it was the last couple of updates. And then here is a close-up on the stainless steel because I'm going to wipe all of this down too. I'm trying to do a lot more of like these before shots up close because I know showing you guys stuff like far away, sometimes it's hard to see things actually have the fingerprints and the dirt and the grime on them. So there is your close-up of that. And then I was trying to show you the fingerprints on the side of the island here, but I don't feel like it shows up on camera that well, so just know that they're there. I'm gonna start with the stainless now before I move on to scrubbing the cabinets, and I'll show you what I'm using for that in just a second. So now for those kitchen cabinets, starting on Forest side of the island, doing the whole island first, and then I will do the white cabinets. And I have a microfiber towel with water and dish soap on it, warm water and dish soap, and then I have a dry one, so kind of like a wax on, wax off situation. I feel like this is the best way to do it. I want that dish soap for like the sliminess of his little fingers all over the place, and for you know, our fingers too. I'll put some of the blame on us. I just feel like it's the best way to do it, and also I can like completely dry it afterward. Don't want to leave any moisture on the cabinets to linger around. So yes, just starting on one side of the island, circling all the way around it, and then those white cabinets, and then we will move on to yet another project. When I told you I felt like I was doing 100 things in this video, I meant it. Probably not, but yeah, certainly felt like it. I'm wiping down the entire cabinet on all of the lowers. For the uppers, I really just focus around the handles and where your hands would naturally touch the cabinets. Every once in a while, like, I don't know, a few times a year at most, I will get up on the counter and do the whole thing, but it's not like your hand is touching those top corners or top half really anyway. So as you can see, the white ones, or the upper ones at least, are a lot faster for me to clean than the island. And from here, there are are 2 different poles on the island. That is going to be in a home update video. We're in the process of switching those out. I'm going to show you guys our new shades in a home update and just so many more things. So yeah, keep an eye out for other videos, guys. I have so much to share with you. Putting the rugs back now that the floor has dried, and then I will move on to that bathroom. We are on to the bathroom now. Going to start by getting all the products out of the closet. And if you have not steam cleaned a shower before, you really need to try it. It is just like so nice not having to scrub and scrub, and you can just let the power of that steam cleaner do everything for you. I've had this one for a while, but it took me a long time to actually put all of the attachments on it, and I should have done that from the beginning, so don't make my mistake too. I'm going to get all of the little pieces I need out for the shower, and there's 2 different attachments I use in here. So there's one with a brush on it, that's what I use on all of the tile, and then there's one with a squeegee on it that I will use for the door. And right now I'm showing you guys a before clip in here, so again, it's not terrible just since we haven't been here that long, but I want to maintain it as best as I can. A little bit in the corner right there, a little bit on the stainless on the door, and the grout in this one, I don't know, it's kind of like there's a few spots on the floor where it chipped away, I guess. Already they had to lay down a second layer of grout. And I mean, it's fine, like from far away, it's fine, but up close, I noticed it. So I'm just going to mention it because that's the kind of things we talk about here. But yes, I am going to scrub everything with the steam only, the water and the steam only. And then I'm going to spray everything with the water and vinegar mixture, spraying it on the door. I will let it sit on the door for a few minutes, and then I will steam clean it off of it. And I have noticed that just helps so much with those hard water spots. The first time I used the steam cleaner in here, I did it on the door with steam only. I didn't use water or vinegar, and I could still see the marks. But when I use both, it takes all of it away. So I wanted to mention that for any of you guys that also deal with hard water. Hard water is very new to me. I've never had it until we lived in Florida, so I've had to like figure out how to maintain things and work around that. And here's that squeegee attachment. I just realized too that that like fabric piece is for this, so I'm using that first with the machine on, and then I will take that off and turn the machine off and squeegee it completely dry. And look at that, you guys. I hope you can see the difference even from far away. The door just seems like so much more clear. I'm going to wipe everything down now. So I still have that vinegar water mixture on the walls in here. I have water on the microfiber towel. Going to wipe away all of that vinegar. I would turn the shower head on and rinse it down the drain, but I did the door and I didn't want to like re-squeegee it. So that's why I'm going to scrub it all like this. And then once the shower is good to go, we can put all the products back in, we can do the vanity and go from there. We have done so many things today, and if you've been working with me this entire like 39 minutes, good for you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yet another room complete. The vanity is wiped down. The toilet paper I refilled and put the small roll on top because let's face it, I would be doing it later anyways. And here is an update on the laundry situation. Stuff everywhere. The stuff that I washed for the guest bed is all dried, so I'm going to put it back on. A couple like wrinkles in this stuff, but like I said in the beginning, if I put it on now, some of the wrinkles can fall out over time. And then before our next guests stay with us, our next friends or family, I can steam out those like really deep wrinkles and just make it all look very nice. So save your time, or help yourself out in the beginning, save yourself time later kind of thing. Going to put the sheets back on, the waffle blanket. I love waffle knit blankets so much. The comforter, all of the pillows back on, and that way when I walk by this room all the time, it just feels good to know the bed is made and it looks nice. The guest room is good. Now I'm going to take the sheets off of Forrest's bed. Guys, can you believe that this baby, he's 3, but this baby has a bed now? I cannot wrap my head around it. The crib is on the other side of the room and Chad was going to take it apart. And then I was like, no, I'm not ready. Just like leave it in the way for a couple of weeks. I cannot I don't know. It's crazy to me. But anyways, I just threw his big boy sheets in the washing machine, and all the clean stuff that was sitting out, I'm going to re-fluff in the dryer before I fold it, so there's not any deep lines or wrinkles and anything from sitting around and not being folded when it should have been. And I'm going to show you guys like updates of all of this laundry instead of just showing you like a really fast folded. I feel like it's a little more fun to watch that way. I don't know what I'm saying. So yes, just putting all of that stuff back in the dryer to fluff it, and then I'm going to go grab the hangers in Forrest's closet to help me get all of this taken care of.
Be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers.
Okay, so after I got all of this laundry taken care of, I realized I should use my 2-in-1 in here, and honestly, if I had to vacuum and then mop, I wouldn't have. Like, I would have done one or the other, probably only vacuum since the mop wouldn't, pick up all of this stuff. So yet another reason why I love this thing, going under where the baskets go, under that folding table, and working my way around. And then once this is all done, I'm going to try and get some of the marks off of the stairs, the front part of the stairs, which I will show you right here. They're not too bad, but there's definitely plenty of marks on here, and if I let it go that much longer, it's going to be a big project. But if I do it now, it will be easy. So let's take care of this.
Looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you.
the top half of the stairs is all done. I'm going to do the bottom half now, and then I'm also going to do the garage door because I've noticed quite a few marks on that. Wanted to take care of it real quick since I was in the middle of all of this. There's my little 4 boy, if you're listening along, making his debut. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. That's all I have time for today, and I'll see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!